let's move on to transistors. So these are transistor is a formed when a third doped element is added to a crystal diode in such a way that two PN junction diodes are formed. You can see that NPN or PNP both has two PN junction diodes, and it was invented in 1948 by J. Bardeen and W.H. Britton at Bell Laboratories in USA. Transistor consists of two p-n junctions formed by sandwiching either p-type or n-type. You can see either p-type or n-type is sandwiched. There are two types, that is npn and pnp. Applications of transistors are amplifications of weak signal, analog circuits, digital circuits, voltage regulator, power transmitter, motor drive, and etc. So, in terms of width, there are three parts in a transistor: emitter, base, and collector. In terms of width, base is smaller than emitter, is smaller than collector. In case of doping, base is smaller than collector, is smaller than emitter. So the forward bias voltage at emitter is lower than due to low resistance compared to collector reverse bias. Forward bias resistance is low than reverse bias resistance. So here, this is the NPN and this is the PNP transistor. You can see the current flow in it, and then this is the symbol for uh, NPN, and this is the symbol for PNP. You can see that NPN, the symbol arrow mark goes outside, and in PNP it comes inside through the base. So a transistor is also a type of amplifier where the current or output of any sort is amplified. So transistor is derived from two words. There is transfer plus resistor. You can see that the IE is lesser than IC, which can be amplified at this resistor. That's why it's called transfer plus resistor. Here, next we are moving on to common base connection. Here you can see that the base is the common input, is common for input as well as output signal. Input as well as output signal, base is the common part, and the current amplification factor is alpha, which is practical in for practical cases it is zero point 0.9 to 0.99, always less than unity is uh, the case, and alpha is equal to delta ICE by delta IE. Means generally it is IC by IE, uh, ratio of collector current to emitter current. If IE is equal to 0, the emitter is open, but still current is available in form of IC, that is the ICBO, that is the leakage current at the base and collector junction, and that flows through the that is the IC at that time. You can see that IC is equal to alpha IE plus ICBO. ICBO is generally negligible and very small in amount. So IC is equal to alpha by 1 minus alpha IB plus ICBO by 1 minus alpha. So characteristics of common base connection. Characteristics equations, you can see that in terms of input characteristics, IC is to VEB. You can see as VCB increases from 0 volt to 10 volt, there is an increase in the ratio of emitter current to the emitter base voltage. You can see RA is equal to delta VBE by delta IE, which is the inverse of what is given in this graph. Similarly, the output characteristics between the collector current and collector base voltage, there is an infinite, I mean, a lot of increase in the current value with respect to voltage, then it becomes stable and forms a single line. As IE increases, you can see that the value of IC also increases with respect to collector base voltage. So when VCB is greater than 1, as you can see here, when it is greater than 1,